This will be a very special episode on our channel. I mean, of course, the pandemic podcast was important, but this is about one person who is being loved by nearly whosoever knows him. I mean, Hannah, what do you think?
I still cannot believe it has been almost 3 to 4 days that we have lost him. But अभी भी ये मुझे यकीन नहीं हो रहा है कि आज हमारे साथ इरफान खान जी नहीं है. I still when I think about him, the only thing that I remember is the eyes. वो उनकी आंखें थी जो एक्सप्रेस करती थी any kind of all those nuances, starting from the hilarious scenes that he performed to the very serious ones, the dark ones. सारे मतलब जो छोटे छोटे नुस्खे होते हैं सारे उनकी आंखों से ऐसे मतलब I don't know how he could pull off any and every role that he did, and I still can't believe him that he is with us no more.
दरिया भी मैं, दरख्त भी मैं, जेहलम भी मैं, चनार भी मैं, दैर हूँ, हरम भी हूँ, शिया भी हूँ, सुन्नी भी हूँ, मैं हूँ पंडित, मैं था, मैं हूँ और मैं ही रहूँगा.
Yes. So, with that, welcome our viewers. Welcome to Candid Podcast. This is Devashish, and today we have Dr. Saptarshi Banerjee with us once again. This is our episode 2, and nothing better than to talk about Irfan sir and make this podcast really, really worth it for us. I mean, this is a tribute podcast. This is a way we want to thank Irfan sir, and Saptarshi has been an ardent fan, like many of us. So I always wanted him to talk about Irfan sir. So just asked him to come in, and yes, his eyes. I think Saptarshi. What I felt was he was the answer to the Indian film industry who ranked upon looks, who had a belief कि looks होगा तो hero बनोगे. He is one of those minuscule number of actors who was expressive with just looking at you, just mere looking at you.
Exactly, Jesse. I have been an ardent fan of films across the globe. I watch every type of film, every type of TV series because I am like a movie freak. और ये हम लोग में इंडिया में जो होता है कि एक्चुअली व्हेन वी वेयर लाइक इन द अर्ली 90s लाइक 1983 4 5 तब हमारे यहाँ पर इतने चैनल इतने डीवीडी पार्लर्स वीसीआरस इतने अवेलेबल नहीं थे तो वी केम अक्रॉस मूवीज व्हेन वी मतलब हमारे स्कूल लाइफ के थोड़े थोड़े एंड से कॉलेज लाइफ के शुरू होने पे हम लोग बहुत सारे मूवीज इकट्ठा करके देखे एंड इट वाज ड्यूरिंग दैट टाइम दैट आई गॉट टू वॉच द मूवी एक डॉक्टर की मौत which was released in around 1990-1991. एक डॉक्टर की मौत. It's a movie of तपन सिन्हा and it is about a doctor's life जहां पर इरफान खान साहब एक बहुत ही छोटा माइनर एक रोल में है किरदार में.
चीजों में टाइम क्यों वेस्ट करती हो? जाके चाय बनाओ ना. ये दरवाजा खुला छोड़ो और किस बात पर लड़ाई चल रही है? अब तो कंप्लीट ही हो जाएगा मेरा काम. आज का अखबार पढ़ा आपने? मैं अखबार नहीं पढ़ता हूँ.
आज तो मैंने भी नहीं पढ़ा. क्यों?
तो पढ़िए.
But the way he pulled off the character and given at that point of time when the Khans were rising, when the other good looking Bollywood actors were rising, and we were having this kind of idioms like chocolate boy, like golden haired, golden brown haired boy. उस टाइम पे इरफान खान साहब मतलब उसका लुक्स कुछ भी नहीं था but the way he pulled off even that minuscule role in that movie. I remember when I watched the film, I watched it around a decade ago almost for the first time. I was awestruck और अभी हाल ही में वो मैंने फिर से देखा. आज भी मुझे लगता है कि एक इंसान कैमरा और सेटअप के सामने इतना नेचुरल एक्टिंग कैसे कर सकता है. एंड एज यू मेंशन्ड ओवर द कोर्स ऑफ इयर्स हम लोग बहुत सारे बॉलीवुड एक्टर्स एक्ट्रेसेस को देखे हैं अच्छे खासे बड़े. They have undergone body transformations, they have undergone surgeries to make themselves look even better. मतलब वो लोग ऐसे अच्छे दिखने में हैं but because this is so called show business So that's why they have tried to get their looks even better, bigger, ताकि वो एक आ जाए बाहर. But somewhere I felt Irfan Khan, he dwelled more on the role, on the acting skills rather than looks. I'm not saying that looks is wrong. I'm not saying that I'm against those looks. But मुझे लगता था कि इरफान खान साहब ने कभी कोशिश ही नहीं किया कि उनके एक्टिंग से ज्यादा उनके लुक्स उभर के बाहर आ जाए. शायद इसीलिए अभी भी जब हम लोग पीकू देखते हैं तब इरफान खान जी के वो जो कैरेक्टर थे वो कभी देखकर ऐसा नहीं लगता कि हम लोग कोई स्क्रीन पे मूवी देख रहे हैं. ऐसा लगता है वी आर वॉचिंग इट फ्रॉम अवर विंडो, अ रियल लाइफ. एंड दैट्स व्हाट इरफान खान ब्रॉट to each and every role that he had portrayed on screen. And I think इरफान खान से इंस्पायर्ड अभी बहुत सारे अभिनेता हैं बॉलीवुड में. If you go and ask them, I think Nawazuddin Siddiqui, I think Rajkumar Rao, they somewhere, I am not sure if they have mentioned this, but as a critic, as a movie buff, I feel that ये उन लोग में कॉन्फिडेंस आया है इरफान खान साहब को देखकर कि एक बंदा सिर्फ लुक्स पे नहीं, अपने पियो टैलेंट एक्टिंग के बलबूते पर भी आके खड़ा हो सकता है. And as we have seen, this is the irony. You can have good looks, you can have good body, but if you have to be the face, that has to be the eyes of Irfan Khan. Because Irfan Khan is not only in Bollywood, he is also our face in the Western countries. So we are proud that he is from our country, rather he was. And I would like to remember him as that actor जो ना एक घिसा पिटा रोल को भी एक जान डाल देता था. मतलब those seriously the expressions that he used to give with his eyes, I don't know how to replace it. It is, I think it's irreplaceable. और होगा नहीं शायद.
I think Blackmail's the character he played in Blackmail was one of the most simplest character, a very regular husband who is just thriving to his life, thriving to win over his wife, or absolutely lost it in life, and showing that on the screen and showing something which is so close to a man's life and showing it on screen with such conviction. I mean,
Exactly.
that whole time that he spent alone in office with photographs, that is, I was just going through that scene.
And
That will be my one of the best scenes.
obviously, and
I mean,
see the director also kept it. Like the director, एक हम लोग बोलते हैं ना कि जो मूवी बनाते हैं पूरा जो क्रू रहता है उसमें से एक डायरेक्टर का विजन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है. Because the director looks at the movie like this. He does not have this kind of distractions, this and this. So he also focused on Irfan Khan's eye. And वो जो सीन जहां पर वो अपने मुंह के ऊपर वो डाल देता है ना बैग, उसमें भी the director focused upon his eyes. मतलब वो nuances सिर्फ उनके आंखों से ही दिखता था. And I am saying this more than Irfan Khan साहब, I am a fan of his eyes. I don't know where to get those pair of eyes. And you know what? जिस दिन मुझे ये पता चला कि इरफान खान साहब नहीं रहे, आज भी मैं कोई भी मूवी चला लेता हूँ ना तो मुझे लगता है कि वो आ जाएगा ना वो दो आंखें. मतलब anyway, you see those two eyes.
that will do it. True, true. Another film was Karwa. I think another very utterly simple character he played. Utterly subtle, no masala, nothing, simple. He just stood beside his car, stood and just looked at the characters. मतलब बस that's it. I mean, I doubt वो dialogue writers को कोई काम देते हैं भी कि नहीं. और क्या है बे? I mean, I mean, seriously, I mean, what I loved most about him was his whole motive, his whole lifestyle, his thinking. I saw a lot of interviews. One Film Companion interview is a brilliant one, which is like a kind of a podcast with audience sitting in front. I'm sure you have seen that. So when he talks, he talked about why is he in Hindi medium? Why is he portraying that hi-fi schools are not good enough, the lower schools are good, should be? Why is he promoting that? So the way he answered with whole conviction, and he actually broke the notion being notion of being Muslim, being tormented in airports, why he reduced his name to Irfan only, the way he talked about, कुछ भी आप बिलीफ रखो ना उनके ऊपर थोपने की कोशिश करो, कुछ सुपरस्टिशियस थोपने की कोशिश करो, कुछ आप उनके ऊपर कोई रिबेलियन या communal talk थोपने की कोशिश करो, the way he came back was one of the most logically thought provoking answers which you cannot debate with. I saw an interview where he spoke to a Maulana, and he told that religion for him is the relation between him and his God. He's not supposed to. Yes, he is not promoting. Yeah. So he is not promoting being Muslim, or he doesn't want to talk about that, which is why he's not promoting that I am a Khan. That is my personal relation with my God, and that is the way I keep. And I adored this fact. I never thought that a man or a woman can have a relation with their God and they don't have to promote it. Right? They don't have to preach Jai Shri Ram, Allahu Akbar. I mean, it is not necessary to promote it. Keep it with you and work towards your art, work towards your creative self. I mean, look at his family, look at his children. They are so modest people, modest group of people that I have seen in a celebrity's life. Very few celebrities are like that. And the way he carried his life, I completely relate to him. I feel like if he has done it, he has shown me hope. And he has shown many people who don't have looks but have talent. He has shown hopes, like you wisely said. Nawazuddin being one example, Rajkumar Rao being one example, and many others who are not physically attractive. No, they don't belong to a Bollywood industry giants. They have hope and they are thriving and they are succeeding.
Exactly.
So he has drawn that path for all of us in the
Obviously.
Indian film industry.
इरफान खान साहब, ये जो हम लोग आप अभी जो वो बोले इंटरव्यू मौलाना साहब के साथ, मतलब यही हम एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं, राइट? Like Bollywood celebs are those people who have the massive reach. सबसे ज्यादा reach उन लोगों का ही है. मतलब the world is going to follow the things that the people on screen are saying. And I thought that was one of the most beautiful interviews I've ever seen. एक डिबेट इतना अच्छा लग सकता है, मतलब एक डिबेट में भी लॉजिक हो सकता है, वो भी ऑन स्क्रीन. ये प्लीज कंटिन्यू.
Yeah, and did you notice he actually lowered down, मतलब सब सारा झगड़ा मन मुटाव खत्म कर दिया उसने अपने बातों से. उसके बाद में रिबेलियस नहीं आया ना, उसने खत्म कर दिया. भाई मेरा इस्लाम, मेरा रिलेशन मेरा गॉड के साथ है, तो कोई डिबेट क्या लड़ेगा? उसने कोई नहीं बोला मंदिरों में आप जाते हो, कोई बात ही नहीं. उसने बस अपने बारे में बताया और बस. So which is why I really adored him. And having said that, guys, whosoever is watching this podcast, we have thought of choosing couple of scenes. I have chosen couple of scenes, and Saptarshi has chosen couple of scenes. So we just wanted to just watch those scenes, revisit those moments, either laugh or cry or become emotional with those scenes. So we'll react to those scenes, talk about the scenes and what we felt when those scenes during we watched that film. So here goes. Saptarshi, do you have your first scene ready with you?
Yeah, I have my first scene ready, and yeah.
Okay.
Let's start. Let's watch it.
Okay.
This is one of the best scenes according to me that Irfan Khan sir, like, I don't know, just we saw like वो एक 3 minute के window में he portrayed so many shades of the human character. Like he came with an interest कि आज मैं अपने बेटे को बताऊंगा कि उसका नाम गोगोल क्यों रखा, right? उसके बाद he saw that his son is clearly not interested to know. वो मुंह के ऊपर बोलता है, yes बाबा, because Gogol is your favorite author. And this is the portrayal of disinterest from Calpin's point of view. And Irfan Khan, he goes into the daydream. Immediately, वो एक daydream mode पे चला जाता है, and you see his eyes wandering. And when he is brought back to the present reality by his son again, a moment later, he then starts to feel कि अभी मैं बोल दूंगा, वो आ रहा है आंखों में, मतलब वो नजाकत है यार। मतलब लोग बोलते हैं कि बहुत सारे लड़कियों के आंखों में नजाकत होती है, मुझे तो इरफान खान साहब के आंख गिर गई आप। एंड दैट मोमेंट, जस्ट दैट माइक्रोसेकंड आफ्टर दैट, ही चेंजेस हिज एक्सप्रेशन टू आज नहीं बोलेंगे, कोई और दिन, आज बेटा उसको जानने का कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं। Then he starts to exit and again comes back. And with that sense of pride कि निकोलाई गोगोल के नाम पे वो अपना बेटे का नाम गोगोल रखता है, he says we are all coming out of the overcoats. So ये जो dialogue है, ये जो nuances that we see in Irfan Khan's portrayal of every character that he played throughout his career, मुझे लगता है कि ये सब चीज, ये छोटी छोटी बारीकी, मतलब they have actually made this man so special. And that's why I think that you also think like this, like we feel a personal connection. ये इरफान खान साहब आपके और मेरे जैसे हैं, जैसे अब हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं ना, it is by the way we should tell our viewers that this is all home setup. हम लोग कोई स्क्रिप्ट नहीं लिखे, this is impromptu. और Irfan Khan had the ability to make us believe that even a scripted play भी impromptu real लग सकता है. This is one of the best things, one of the bestest things that an actor can do. So
a director's actor, as a lot of experts from the film industry say, this similar essence, although I'll agree, I haven't watched Namesake yet, but I will. This similar essence was there in Life of Pi, when he talked about that scene where in the end, when he talks about, that's a kind of a monologue. Ang Lee said that he cried. Irfan Khan actually was in tears after the shoot, after the scene was done. Again, that calmness, that subtlety in this scene that I could see from a father, the maturity. He actually, within this 3 minutes, I haven't seen this film, but it feels like he's his father. It is so evident. So I'll come to my first best scene, then we'll go alternate. Okay. So what I liked about this scene was this is a complete opposite of what we saw in the Namesake scene. Namesake, the scene that you shared, had in-depth, like character-driven emotions, a lot of backdrop to the character, a lot of backstory to the character. This one is a total commercial role, yet his eyes, the way he looked at the girl, the way he looked at the dog, so this is what I loved. He was a commercial actor, he was an art actor, he was everyone's actor. He portrayed several kind of roles, be it Pan Singh Tomar or Life of Pi or Namesake, और या फिर इस तरह के commercial एकदम comic roles. बहुत ही आई मीन ऐसे मुश्किल होता है, राइट? आई मीन एक एक्टर जो एकदम सुलझा हुआ और इन डेप्थ रोल कर रहा है, सीरियस रोल कर रहा है, सडनली उसको कमर्शियल प्रोजेक्ट्स मिल रहा है और उसको भी उतनी ही बखूबी से निभा रहा है बंदा। मतलब ब्रिलियंट। आई मीन something I really adored about him, and I wanted कि भैया यही सीन में रहे और पूरे पिक्चर में यही he should keep driving the whole film. 3 घंटे तक मैं इन्हीं को देखता रहूंगा, मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। So this was
ये
one.
ये आपने अभी जो मेंशन किया, this was another characteristics of Irfan Khan. He could pull off masala with non-spicy food, सब कुछ spicy non-spicy mix करके used to give us a delicious platter of movies. And I think this is a very special thing that very few people actually have done in the industry, and that was his speciality.
Yes.
और शायद यही आज भी जब वो हमारे साथ नहीं, हमारे बीच नहीं है, and we are going to miss those nuances that used to give us, that he gave us in the last few films that he did. लेकिन ये सब यादें रह जाएंगी, and this छोटे clips will be something that we are going to cherish.
Yeah.
So the next
yeah, play.
Okay. Now, why did I choose this scene? Because this is the point in the movie जहाँ पर Abhinay Deo, the director of this movie Blackmail, is trying to establish the character. कि इरफान खान का जो किरदार है वो क्या है, कौन है, कैसा है, वो क्या करता है. And I chose this scene not because only for Irfan Khan. I think a director has to work in tandem with the actor. और अभिनय देव को शायद पता था कि he can use this eye expression, this hand washing expression of Irfan Khan with the drop of water to portray whatever he has tried to portray. ये एक सीन है जहां पर he is trying to portray masturbation, right? लेकिन इतने सुंदरता के साथ, I'm like such, मतलब ये अश्लील कहीं पर नहीं हुआ.
Subtlety.
Yeah, it's subtle. It's very subtle, and in these 47 seconds we know what is going on. And never for even once, जैसे कैमरा नीचे से उसको कैप्चर करता है इरफान खान को, never for even once you feel that it is strained. मुझे लगता है कि वो अपने ऑफिस में ही है, वो बाथरूम में ही गया था, अपना हाथ जगन्नाथ करके he came out and he did his hand. उसको फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता कैमरा है, लोग है, ये है, सीन करना है कुछ. he is casual. ये जो कैजुअल जो सेंस जो पोर्ट्रे हुआ है ये मूवी में, शायद इरफान खान साहब के बहुत अच्छे मूवीज हैं, शायद क्या डेफिनेटली है. देयर आर मोमेंट्स ऑफ इरफान खान साहब कैरेक्टर लाइक इन मकबूल जो मैं प्ले कर सकता था. आई कुड हैव, बट आई चूज दिस जस्ट टू गिव आवर व्यूअर्स, जिनको ऑलरेडी पता है, बट जस्ट टू री एम्फसाइज दिस कि ये वो एक्टर है जो सिर्फ अपने आंखों से, अपने मुंह के कुछ एक्सप्रेशन से एक मतलब एक सटलिटी को जो लाते थे स्क्रीन पे, वो शायद ही कोई और एक्टर आज के जमाने का ला सकता. So that was my point.
Yes, and I feel like why this film was significant and very important for every man, I believe, because there are moments like this which was shown and on screen, on the big screen, without any hesitation by the director. The way Irfan sir portrayed this moment, and this was repeated. He actually was doing this every now and then, right? So it was not one scene like sex scene, samajh lo, which is very uncomfortable, right? But here, this is a moment. This is a private moment for every male human being, and portraying that with such subtlety on the big screen, I did not felt humiliated or obnoxious about it. The reaction on his face when he was during that moment was very normal,
Very
very
normal.
normal. I mean, there was no exaggeration. There was nothing. There was no the finale, no expression. It was like it is very normal. I give two hoots to the world, and I will keep doing it. And there's a moment where he takes the mannequin, the board of the product, when he runs out of pictures. So brilliant film. Unfortunately, Saptishi, do you know that this film didn't run that well because it was so
When it
dark?
comes to that thing, there are movies, we can go back to the history timeline to all the different parts of the world. For instance, we can mention Sholay. जब वो पहले पहले रिलीज हुआ था, it was not a hit, it was a massive flop.
1 week, 1 या 2 weeks तक फ्लॉप था.
उसके बाद it re-entered into the foray. तो पता नहीं, शायद ये मूवी अगर लोग अच्छे से देखें, और मुझे लगता है ये मूवी में सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है द कैरेक्टर डेवलपमेंट फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग टू द एंड. तो ये कैरेक्टर डेवलपमेंट अगर लोग समझे तो मुझे लगता है कि ये मूवी हैज अ पोटेंशियल टू स्पाइक अप इन द रेटिंग्स. मुझे ये लगता है बिकॉज दिस इज वन अंडरडॉग जेम ऑफ अ मूवी इन द बॉलीवुड इन द रिसेंट ईयर्स, राइट? जो कैरेक्टर डेवलपमेंट सारे लोगों का हुआ है, राइट? So this is beautiful, and I think कि this film needs another chance. So अगर
Yes.
इरफान खान साहब का मतलब स्पेशल कोई फिल्म फेस्टिवल ऑर्गेनाइज हो कहीं पर भी, तो डेफिनेटली मैं चाहूंगा कि ये जो
This will
मूवी
be
है,
played.
this should be played, and it should be played in front of everyone, a cult audience के सामने. मतलब this requires that kind of promotion, और ये मूवी का ज्यादा promotion भी नहीं हुआ था. I remember only one song that was being played over and over and over again. So,
Amit Trivedi.
Yeah,
Amit
Amit
Trivedi's.
Tata
Yeah.
Sat- and I that song, that beautiful song.
Yes.
वो
Yes.
वो गाना शायद
यार, I miss him, yaar,
yeah.
Irfan sir. Okay. I'll share my second scene, which will be our final scene for this podcast.
Okay.
अरे कहाँ भगाया जा रहा हो दत्ता?
है माफ कर दो पान सिंह.
अब तू बेजमीन जोत लेगो का? हमारे माने तेरो का बिगाड़ो जो तुम्हारे बंदूक के बढ़ते मारो हैं? हमारी बूढ़ी माँ को तू बंदूक के बढ़ते मारो?
मुझे जान दे भैया.
हमारे पास गोली की कमी है ही का? क्या हमारा निशाना खराब है? हैं?
अरे माफ कर दे.
अरे हमसे ऐसी क्या गलती है? क्या गलती है? ये तेरे हमसे हमारो खेल को मैदान छीन ले.
माफ कर दे भैया.
और तेरे लोगों ने हमारे हाथ में जेब पकड़ा दी. अब हम भाग रहे चंबल का भीड़ में. अरे तो इतनी काय हड़बड़ी मची रहती है अरे यार जरूरी बात चल रही है, अदालत बैठी है और तेरा दाग दी. ओ दद्दा, हम ऊपर आकर भी जवाब लेंगे. हमारा जवाब पूरा ना भाव.
ऊपर आके भी जवाब लेंगे. रिवेटिंग. आई मीन नेशनल अवार्ड मिला था ना इस फिल्म के लिए.
Exactly. इरफान खान साहब को नेशनल अवार्ड मिला था.
Yes.
It was well deserved. It was a beautiful movie.
Yes, the dialect that he absorbed is brilliant. I mean,
Brilliant.
बंदूक के बट से मारो हो. So the reason why I picked this scene है कि ना basically एक आम इंसान किस तरह से he grows up to become a dacoit, और फिर जब उसको फाइनली वो मौका मिलता है आफ्टर सो मच हार्डशिप, उसको मौका मिलता है कि इसको गोली दाग दूं, जवाब ढूंढ रहा है. भाई मैं इसको मारूंगा बाद में, पहले मुझे जवाब ढूंढना है. और एकदम नॉर्मल बन जाता है. वो किसानी है, वो डकैत, वो हट जाता है. वो सारा कैरेक्टर उसमें से हट जाता है. उसके अंदर से जो ट्रू उसका हार्ट है, उसका फ्रस्ट्रेशन, उसका दुख, वो जो चिल्ला के पूछता है, मतलब. और फिर जब गोली मार देता है, यहाँ पर अदालत चल रही है, तूने कैसे गोली दाग दी. आई मीन इतने serious moment में भी, I mean, suddenly this one dialogue comes in and he snaps into that mode. It is, it is amazing. I mean, this is why probably, I mean, we know him personally. This is why you and me and many others, we know him personally, because the way he portrayed every role, the way he said the dialogues with his eyes, और उसने उन्होंने प्रूव कर दिया कि भैया आपको हर बारी एक गुड लुकिंग चार्मर बनने की जरूरत नहीं है, आप फिर भी कर सकते हो. जस्ट स्टे ट्रू टू योरसेल्फ, स्टे ट्रू टू योर बिलीव्स, डोंट पब्लिसाइज इट. अपने वर्क ऑफ आर्ट पे ध्यान दो, उसी पे काम करो, अपने फैमिली का ध्यान रखो. you will succeed, you will grow.
What you just said, I will just reiterate that once again. इरफान खान साहब अपने लाइफ पे जैसे थे, modest, humble and outright person who used to work very hard. मुझे लगता है ये पान सिंह तोमर is one character where he has just portrayed himself into the shades of the character. वो अपने आप को सेट पे ले गए थे और कैरेक्टर के क्लोथ्स में घुस गए. He just went into the attire of the character, but he kept playing himself. जो वो रोज करते हैं अपने मतलब जिंदगी में, वही किए एक्चुअली. He also has struggles in his personal life, a lot of struggles, and after that he has also faced violent retributions, बहुत सारे atrocities, जैसे हम लोग पहले भी एकदम शुरू में mention किए थे. A lot of things in his personal life before he became a superstar. तो शायद वही उसका ही एक झलक हम लोग को मिल गया पान सिंह तोमर में. एंड एज यू मेंशन्ड, दिस डायलेक्ट, दिस बिहारी डायलेक्ट, उसको पकड़ना एक चीज होता है. हम लोग भी अगर कोई भाषा आज सीखेंगे तो आफ्टर अ फ्यू डेज वी विल लर्न द ग्रामर ऑफ इट, वी विल लर्न हाउ टू यूज इट, बट टू इंटरनलाइज दैट लैंग्वेज and to portray yourself as one Bihari, as one farmer who is coming down from a very low socioeconomic status and who is a dacoit, वो एक साथ portray करना is very difficult, very difficult. और यहाँ पर इरफान खान साहब ये सीन में वो इतने आसानी से करते हैं ना कि मुझे लगता है कि तिमांशु धुलिया जो ये मूवी का डायरेक्टर है, उनको कुछ करना ही नहीं पड़ा. वो सिर्फ कैमरा रख और बोले कि साहब आप करो, आपको जैसा करना है, जो करना है आप करो, कैमरा में रिकॉर्ड हो जाएगा, हम लोग एडिट करके छोड़ देंगे थोड़ा इधर उधर, बस खत्म, कलर करेक्शन कर देंगे बस. मुझे ऐसा ही लगता है कि अगर मेरा कभी ये सौभाग्य होता कि आई कुड हैव इवन टेक वन सिंगल इंटरव्यू का शॉट विद इरफान खान साहब, वो तो अभी हुआ नहीं, क्या कर सकते हैं. मुझे लगता है कि वी डोंट नीड टू गिव हिम एनीथिंग, नो स्क्रिप्ट, नथिंग. बस उनको ये बोलना है कि सर आपको जो आता है वो आप करो, आपका मर्जी से आप करो, बस खत्म. सो पान सिंह तोमर वाज well deserved,
one of the gems.
One of the gems, yeah, cult, and well deserved national award for Irfan Khan. ये पॉडकास्ट के थ्रू, जैसे पैंडेमिक में भी हम लोग बोले थे कुछ चीज हमारे ऑडियंस व्यूअर्स के लिए, I really want to focus on this aspect of Indian ऑडियंस. देखिए हम लोग इतने सारे कंटेंट्स के आज भागीदार हैं. वी कैन वॉच अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, Amazon Prime, ZEE5, Netflix, etc. We have a lot of contents and we are going browsing through everything, especially during this lockdown. But I would really like you to just follow this podcast. और मैं भैया आपसे भी कहूंगा अगर हो सके तो you can add some names of some glorious movies of Irfan Khan which the people should now watch, revisit if they have already visited, and if not they should watch, because these movies are not your typical masala popcorn movies, but these are classics, because these are movies which actually define our film industry. जो talent यहाँ पर है, जो talent, the package that Irfan Khan sir was, we can see that in these movies. वो आपको मसाला मूवीज में नहीं मिलेंगे, संडे में नहीं मिलेगा, जो हम लोग सब जाके देखते हैं because of a song that has been played repeatedly by one of our good composers. I don't want to name. So it is not like that. You go and watch Pan Singh Tomar because there we feel कि एक इंसान कैसे एक कैरेक्टर के अंदर पूरा घुस जाता है, and that is the definition of an actor. It's by the definition कि one person who is an actor will bring to life the character that he's been given to play. And I think Irfan Khan sir was one of the epitomes, the gods of acting in Bollywood, a person that we are going to miss. पता नहीं आज भी मतलब यहाँ पर लगता है बहुत सारे लोगों को हम खो चुके हैं, इससे पहले भी, और हाल ही में ऋषि कपूर साहब भी चले गए. बट आई फील समवेयर इरफान खान का लॉस एक बहुत बड़ा लॉस है, विद ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट टू एवरी अदर लॉसेस दैट वी हैव हैड द रीसेंट टाइम्स. बट इरफान खान साहब, मुझे लगता है हिज लाइफ वाज कट शॉर्ट. मुझे लगता है कि बहुत सारे स्क्रिप्ट्स थे उनके लिए, शायद पता नहीं वो ऊपर गए होंगे अपने जवाब के लिए शायद. बट आई थिंक अ लॉट ऑफ स्क्रिप्ट्स लेफ्ट unread by this golden man, this man whose humility moved in front of his shadows, and कभी उनको देखकर ये नहीं लगा कि वो एक टिपिकल वाला सेलेब है. यहाँ पर जस्ट एक चीज छोटा मेंशन करना चाहूंगा, मूवी नोन एज बिल्लू, जहाँ पर इरफान खान थे, शाहरुख खान थे, एंड they played characters like Irfan Khan was a village barber, or Shahrukh Khan was a superstar who used to be a childhood friend who was helped by Irfan Khan, and Shahrukh Khan became whatever he was. So वहाँ पर इरफान खान का एक दिखाया गया था शेड, जहाँ पर he is coerced by his wife कि आप जाओ बात करो अपने दोस्त से, फिर आपका भी सैलून बहुत ऊपर आ जाएगा, लोग बहुत आपके नाम जानेंगे. But Irfan Khan was never behind those things. He was always this subtle. क्या है, क्या करूंगा मैं उसका हेल्प लेकर, मैं जो हूँ मेरा कला ही मेरा कला है, बस मुझे और किसी का मदद नहीं चाहिए. और मुझे लगता है ये भी
he was speaking his heart. He was being true.
That he was not speaking his script, he was speaking his heart, man. That's what made him Irfan Khan. That's what made him the golden statuette of this film industry.
Yes.
And I really believe कि आज का पॉडकास्ट, ये आज का रिमेम्बरल हमारे आप सबको अच्छा लगा होगा. I said rememberal because it's a very important term from Harry Potter. एक genre है वो. तो रिमेम्बरल एक चीज है जो आपको याद दिलाता रहता है कुछ चीज जो आप भूल गए हैं शायद. So maybe in our day-to-day life, maybe in the glitz and glimmer of Bollywood, we have left behind a lot of films that Irfan Khan sir did. And those films are a constant reminder that what grave a loss we had this week. This is a bloody year.
Yes, it is an awful year. And some films that I would want to mention, of course, apart from Pan Singh Tomar, Blackmail, एक है हासिल. Hasil is one film I would want to, and I will list down a few other recommendations by Saptushi and me on in the description below, and also in the comment section. There will be timestamps on the podcast, just in case you want to switch over to scene and just to move, just to watch him rather than watch us talk. So yeah, I mean, I just want to end this podcast by talking about this moment where I saw his I heard his interview over the radio, जहाँ पर ना उन्होंने बात की थी उनके 11 साल के स्ट्रगल के बारे में. Do you know उनको परिंदा में रोल मिला था? परिंदा में रोल मिला था, और what he explained was उनका एक छोटा सीन था उसमें, एंड रिलीज होने से पहले वो पूरे रिलेटिव्स, फ्रेंड्स सबको बता के आए थे कि मेरा इसमें रोल है, इसमें रोल है, इसमें रोल है. सो ऑब्वियसली मूवी हॉल में गए, मूवी देखते रहे, इंतजार किया, एंडिंग हो गई, एंड क्रेडिट्स रोल हो गया. फिर वो मूवी हॉल से बाहर आए और उन्होंने कहा कि उनका सीन था ही नहीं उसमें, तो सपोजिटली वो कट कर गया था. तो 11 साल लगे उनको वापस आने में, और शायद अभी 1100 साल लगेंगे उनको भूलने में, या कोई भूल भी पाएगा. That's how struggle is. He like a wise man said that struggle is real, and he proved it. He showed it to everyone, and he showed that struggle will end with a positive result. and this is why we know him personally. Frankly speaking, we actually know him personally. With every role that he did, we thought that he's playing himself. Not the negative or the positive shade. We are talking about his personality, the dialogues, the feeling, the essence. नेमसेक में being a father, पान सिंह तोमर में the struggler, बिल्लू में एक talented creative बंदा जो financially weak है. I think a brilliant soul, and he will live on. He is a legend. He will live.
आज वो हमारे साथ नहीं है. जाकर ये पॉडकास्ट करते करते मुझे अभी suddenly I felt this thing like goosebumps. जब मैं अंग्रेजी मीडियम देख रहा था, the last scene that has been there in the movie, और वो अभी काफी मशहूर भी हो गया है फेसबुक पे और सोशल मीडिया पे. That moment when he just put his head out from the taxi was pulling back जो साइड से जा रहा था. He was looking at this world, at the audience. मुझे क्यों लग रहा है कि शायद उसको पता था कि मुझे ऐसे ही जाना हो. I will be smiling while I go. और पीछे छूट जाएगा तो वो दुनिया जो I don't know, like I'm feeling like very heavy. You know, that scene is like a constant reminder that Irfan Khan साहब शायद जानते थे कि उनको भी जाना है, and those expressions like they will be. And here I would just like to end my side of this story by just a small quote from a very favorite movie of mine. The Dark Knight Rises by Christopher Nolan. वहाँ पर जो कैरेक्टर था रास अल गुल, तो रास अल गुल he came to Batman while he was in pain, he was struggling, and Batman could not believe that Ra's al Ghul was standing in front of him, although it was Batman who killed Ra's al Ghul. But Ra's al Ghul said, "You are a man of flesh and blood, and I've always thought that you are cleverer than what you pose. There are many forms of immortality, Mr. Wayne." और मुझे लगता है कि आज इरफान खान सर truly immortal बन गए, because through our podcasts, through these kind of social media gossips, through his tributes, through the movies, he won't be gone ever. He will be here. 1100 साल क्यों? There won't be a time when people won't love, watch, and respect Irfan Khan sir for whatever he has done, for whatever he was, and truly today he became immortal. I think that's what was meant in the movie. There are many shades and many forms of immortality. जिंदा तो वो आज भी है.
Absolutely. With that, guys, we'll end this podcast on a note with loads and loads of condolences to his family, lots of love, lots of respect to him and to his family with what he has achieved, what he has given it to us, how connected we are with him, even when we don't know, we still know him personally. This was our tribute to Irfan sir. Thank you for watching Candid Podcast. And this is a small tribute from Saptishi. Also, he did an illustration of Irfan sir. I'll put it up on the thumbnail that you see is his illustration. Thank you, sir. We will miss you a lot.